Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Had a hell of a session. Lightweight. Ooh, feel good, man. Feel good. How y'all feeling? This morning? This is Riker, a.k.a. Drew Titan, a.k.a. The Druth. Shall set you free. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Who we got in the building? Adrian Vet, first on deck. Salute to you. Philly Mids, 215. Kareem E. Banks. Anthony Middlebrooks. Steve J. Cashman, Crush the Legend. Al from Windsor, salute, man. Mr. J. Dub. Jay Cooley was good, man. Jay Cooley said, family, it's my birthday. The Cash App is $ J Cooley 55. Cash App, if y'all send 50 cents, I would appreciate. Salute for, you know what I'm going to do before I go any further? Here's what I'm going to do right now, Jay Cooley. We're going to take care of Jay Cooley right now because it's his birthday. We're going to take care of you right now, Jay Cooley. Because we family here. We're going to take care of Jay Cooley right now. Happy born day, fam. He's a supporter. He's family. We love him. Happy born day, Jay. I just took care of you. Shout out to Roberts. This shit jumped on me stupid. Boxing fan, USPR, salute to you. King Jr., Mr. Shelton. What's up, fam? Be Easy. Pluto Thomas. Anwar Willis, Skinny Hardaway. David Hambone Hilton. Karen Alexis, salute to you. Southern T Boxing, Nino Brown Boxing, Slip the Jab, was good. Damon Davis, Omega Red, my brother, was good. Melvin Davis, Macadam 1. Fold Tag, salute. Kane the Bad Guy. Fat Cat Shadow Boxing. I got you on the Grand family. Mass Arms, June BK, salute, man. Yeshua, I'm sorry I'm butchering your name. Obadiah, salute. Duke Doom. SS29061, salute. The Perfection. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Rampage Jackson, salute. King Nate. What is this? Oh, terrific. Getting all these texts. They know I'm live. Al from Windsor, or Orenthal Smith, King Nate. No doubt, Jay Cooley, we family, man. Payday Boxing, Almighty Law. What's going on, fam? All right, man. All right. What can I share with y'all before I get to some boxing? What can I share with y'all? Oh, I know. Gym etiquette. Shout out to Frank the Trucker in that super chat. He says salute and good morning, everybody. Good morning to you, family. Frank the Trucker always stepping up in here, big. Edward Torres, salute. EJ Love, salute. Y'all remember? Again, I'm showing my age. I remember that comedy album, Stormy B, man. Salute, man. Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. Everyone go subscribe to Stormy B Man, the Sensei, Earl Taylor Sr., Monty King. Y'all remember that Red Fox album, You Gotta Wash Your Ass? Okay, gym etiquette. You gotta wash your ass. When I'm checking my max, or anything, when you're on the bench press and you're volunteering to spot somebody, don't stand over nobody smelling all kinds of crazy. You know you smell fucked up. Even if it's your culture to smell a certain way and you know that most people don't agree with it, don't volunteer. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. One of my boys was on the bench and he had a lot of weight on that bench. He's trying to be like a competitor, a power lifter. He had a lot of weight on the bench. So he says, yo, I just want to see if I could just get this one rep out. And I say, dude, that's a lot of weight. So I'm looking around for help because I said I can get one side, that other side. You know what I mean? Looking around. So here come this guy, Carrie Randall, salute, man. June BK, salute. And Alma Huete, salute, mommy. How are you? And this dude, he was like peeping the whole situation because he's watching us work chest. And, he's like, people like, it's okay. You picking up pointers and you see someone that looks a certain way in the gym and, you want to know how you can do that. So that's cool. So dude walks over. But he was like around us like all day, like trying to, you could tell he wanted to like interact. And that's cool. That's cool. He wanted to interact and, Rob Sportsman Lee, salute. Yo. So he eventually breaks his own ice and comes over. He says, yeah, I get that side. I can get that side. And when he walked over, my boy was sit up on the bench trying to zone. Yo, he had like, it was over 600 on that bar. And when dude walked over, I was like, and my boy like looked up at me like, yo, no person should smell like an entire zoo. Why are you walking around in life? I mean, I know we in the gym, but why are you walking around smelling like order and chaos in a public gym? That's not right, man. That's fucking disrespectful. Yo, I thought of every animal that I've ever seen in life. If Dookie had feet, yo, the nigga smelled like feet, ass, and onions. And my boy gave me the look. It was like, no, because first he stood, when you're on the bench, first he stood like right there, like where you will hold. Now, when you're laying down, the person's head is here and you're standing there. I mean, pause of the century, but you don't want that nigga nuts over you, smelling like that. I mean, not that, that's, look, when y'all, everyone's been to a gym, and that's just how the position is when you're spotting somebody. But this was some heavy weight, and I was going to be on one side of the bar, he was going to be on the other side of the bar. He didn't even want him there. My boy looked, he was like, and I knew what it was. So we were done for the day. This motherfucker's odor killed our whole set. And I didn't know him enough to tell him at first. But I had to pull his coattail because he started asking us questions about how to grow and what to eat. And the whole time, I just wanted to pull an entire brick wall down in front of his face. Yo, if you fought that dude and he put you in a headlock, yo, you'd be tapping. This is real shit, man. Because he smelled like real shit. Gym etiquette. You gotta wash your ass. Google it. Google that Red Fox shit, man. You gotta wash your ass. So we was telling him like quickly, yo, nah, you do this, you do that. You check your max every 2 months. Never bench press alone by yourself on a bar. You know, hit hammer strength. You know, do push-ups every day. Rep out the failure. Rest for about 3 weeks before you check your max. Don't do anything. And dude, come here, yo, wash your ass. He was like, huh? He was like, no, nigga. Don't tell me you don't smell that. You smell this? You see that? You see how we're just standing here like this? You see how when you walk by, everyone just started like, yo, the dudes the dudes on the incline bench, his man sat up and looked at his boy and asked him if he farted. He was like, nigga, you farted? And dude was like, nah. And I just looked, I said, oh God, he's coming over here. Prolific legend, salute. And I was trying not, yeah, that's not disrespectful telling someone to, why I gotta tell an adult to go wash, man? And like I said, you know, it might be a cultural thing, you know. I know, damn, how do I say this? I've learned that certain, I want to say cultures, I don't know, I'm not clear if it's due to a religion or whatever. Some of them don't wear deodorant. Okay, shout out to Mo Boxing in that super chat, man. Much appreciated. Some of them don't wear deodorant. And, okay, I'm not trying to violate whatever you believe in. But at the same time, don't violate my nose hairs. That is fucked up. You know you smelling all kinds of like, how are you gonna, yo, how you walking around smelling like a maniac? On purpose, and you're not a maniac. If you know that we don't, like, if that's fucked up, I mean, keep to yourself. Yo, I never smelled anything like that in the gym, man. And I told him, I said, bro, I don't know, and I'm not trying to disrespect you. Whole time, I was like this. Yeah, I ain't trying to disrespect you, son, but yo, listen, man. Yo, yeah, Damon Davis, a little bit of soap. I remember that. I was like, yo, bro, listen, man. I don't know what your religion is or what, but when you get here, if you don't want to wear deodorant, shout out to Yashua Obadiah in that super chat. Much appreciated. I say, yo, bro, listen. Shout out to Calvin Moore in that super chat. Salute, man. Yo. Yeah, you're right. A skunk can't smell itself. But they only shoot that shit out when they're in defense. What was this nigga defensive about? I don't know. But I said, yo, listen. When you come in here, if you got to go in the shower and rinse off and don't use no soap, do that. Just rinse off. Because you can't be out here volunteering to help people and y'all here smelling like Bullwinkle. It's ridiculous. And he like looked at me, he said, oh, okay. Like he didn't know. That's the part that frustrated me. Nigga, your nose work. There's been times you're outside in the summertime and you're doing whatever you need to do. And you're out in the sun a little too long. And you're like, all right, you know. There's been times where I've been out doing work, and I'm like, all right, let me not get on this elevator because I got on a tank top. I've been out in the sun all day. And I don't think I smell kind of funky, but I don't know what everyone else thinks. So let me just catch the next one. You know, I think of that. Shout out to Al from Windsor on that super chat. Much appreciated. He said, "Yo, fam, Duke sounds like he needs to get tossed in the car wash. Let him marinate there for like 2 weeks, and then then he fresh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you brought back a memory. You said De La Soul's first album, A Little Bit of Soap. I remember every word to that. A little bit of soap." Mel Brazil, he said, "You smell yourself before others do." Exactly. Boxer and salute, Outlaw Jr., Snacks B. Wash your ass before you go to the gym, man. That was fucked up. Anyway, on to the topic. What is the biggest fight in boxing? Spence versus Bud, Wilder versus Fury. Y'all already know what I'm going to say, what y'all going to say. What do y'all think? If you think it's Spence versus Bud, give me a 1. Press 1. Shout out to Champ Side. Go subscribe to Champ Side. If you think it's Fury versus Wilder, press 2. Omega Red, they didn't even go there. That's not even a consideration. They successfully avoided that shit successfully. AJ will never fight Ortiz. Hit 1 for Bud versus Errol. 2 for Bomb Squad versus Big Coke. Wally Walrus. 2 for Wally Walrus. 1 for Bud versus Errol. Got 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, it's wishful thinking. Some people are undecided. Both, yeah, some people are undecided. Undecided. 1, 2. I ain't mad at nobody's decision. Where the trolls at, man? I done said their name now. Wilder Fury, Wilder Fury, Wilder Fury. Where y'all at? I got wrenches. Want to bop y'all upside y'all funky head. Neutral. Salute Stanley Brown. 1 because never seen him in the ring before. That's a good point. But Jessica Berta said neither one is going to happen, especially if Bud be signed with Top Rank. Yep. That, man. Said, oh, you just blocked one? Oh, that's what's up. That must have got him fast. I didn't even see it. Oh yeah, there's a lot of trolls in that last video. I like going back and reading that shit. They be calling me all out my name. Why do you rate a do-rag? This motherfucker said, why do you rate a do-rag and a baseball cop? Because you know it's a British dude. He said, isn't that a bit cliche? Cliche. I can't confirm this, but I think New York City is where do-rags was invented, damn near. Get the fuck out of here. I've been wearing them shits all my life. Get out of here, man. Like, legitimately, on and off, I'm wearing them all my life. All right. Yeah, everyone wears do-rag, man, please. That's how you know that was some clown from the UK. Stupid ass. Do y'all motherfuckers all sip tea at noon? Do y'all stop what y'all doing at noon and just start sipping tea? Is it tea time? Is tea time for real? Is that a real thing over there in the UK? I don't know. No matter what you're doing. Big Ben hits noon. Gong. Pardon me. Could you pass me the tea? And they just stop. Cars stop. They stop in the middle of the street. And they start sipping their tea. That really happens? I know that was a big old joke. Over here it was tea time. That's a British thing. Tea time. Is that a real thing? Do all y'all motherfuckers drink tea at noon? I don't know. See how ignorant that sound? Come on, man. Nigga said, what'd he say? He said, aren't you over 40? All right, I'm sorry. I'm over 40, so I'm not supposed to wear these and wear do-rags. Meanwhile, I'm in my house or I'm going to the gym. I wear do-rags. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be wearing pants up to the bottom of my nipples. I'm not supposed to listen to hip-hop or rap music. There's a difference. I'm not supposed to immerse myself into the hip-hop culture. Never mind the fact that hip-hop was birthed from my borough. Right. Certain ages, you stop doing certain things. You know, I get that. Like going to the club. I don't go to the club unless I'm working the door making money. I get that. Let's see. Thank you, Kenneth Young. They know nothing about that. It's more than just a fashion statement. This new shit with all the camouflage and designs, that's new. Some of them shits is dope. I own a few of them. But they serve a purpose. Dickheads. All right. Going to spring break at my age, nah. Again, unless you're going down there to work some bars and make some money, you know, do some security. I don't care how young I look when I'm clean shaven. I am not going down to spring break to be around a bunch of college kids. They annoy the fuck out of me. It's a fucking headache. There's just certain things you don't do at a certain age. I'm not going into a professional setting with a fucking do-rag on my head. Thank you, Karen Alexis. The same motherfucker doing that is the same motherfucker trolling. We're talking about boxing and real life issues, and he's worried about how I look. Do you think 78's lying when he said there's a lot of homosexuals out here? They talk about my hair, they talk about my baseball caps, they talk about my do-rags. One dude came up in here and tried to give me workout tips. Oh, yeah, what you should do because you would look better. And I knew it was a British dude. I would look better? Shout out to Snacks being in that super chat. He said we used to steal do-rags from S-Curl kit boxes. Yep. Salute to IML Will. Everyone go subscribe to IML Will, man. Let's get that brother above 1K, man. Above 1K. Salute to IML Will. He's a brilliant boxing mind. The brother's talented. The boy can sing. Play instruments, man. Salute to you, IML Will, man. Everyone go subscribe to IML Will. Connell Local Sports. That's my brother right there. Go subscribe to Connell Local Sports. Go subscribe to Connell Local Sports. Another brilliant boxing mind. He's immersed into the industry. See, a lot of people out here, all walks of life, we know more than a little bit. You never know. You never know. So this dude gets in there on he's chatting on the old shit. This dude want to talk to me about my body, and I'm just reading this shit, and I almost responded. I said, hold on. This guy like wants to talk to me like how, you know how some thirsty dudes go on a chick's Instagram page and they'll leave a comment and they'll be refreshing their page. Please respond, please respond, please respond. And then when she hits the heart button, oh, she saw me. 2,000 people commented on this page and she saw me. I must be the one. Then he tries to DM her. Salute to you, Dre's finest. 3 states below, salute to you. Yeah, RN2, yeah. Our cultures, they think they know it. They look at it and say, okay, I know what they're doing. Gravy Davis, salute. They don't fucking know. Fuck out of here, man. Motherfuckers commenting on my body, on my style of dress, my earrings. They've never been to the States, let alone New York City. I'm in the comfort of my own fucking home. They've never hit a gym in their life. They want to tell me what I can do to build, what I should do. One motherfucker told me, yo, you should do, when you do your health show, you should do your, I'm not kidding. And I was so creeped out about it, I just deleted the whole thing and blocked them. Dude said, when you get back on your health thing, do a live with your shirt off. And I'll be able to tell you exactly what you need. Looking forward to it. My block was so strong. I hit the block button so hard on my phone, I almost cracked my screen. I was like, ugh! These are the people with about 8 accounts fucking with us while we're talking boxing. The nigga asked me to do a show with my shirt off. I'm not kidding. I should have screenshot it. I swear. I'm not making it up. They commenting on our faces, our hair, our style of dress. Now motherfuckers want me to do a show with my shirt off. These are the trolls. Insecure, immature, closet homosexuals. And if that's what you are, that's cool. Leave me alone. Keep it to yourself, man. Keep it to yourself. But 78 say all of that shit, he's not lying. Yo. Anyway, back to boxing. All right, so I think we're kind of split. Which is a bigger fight? I'm gonna go. Let's talk about Errol, Spence, and Bud first. That's right, they weird son bitches. Mike James 616 salute. Quinn Myers, they don't do that, man. They don't do that. John Walker, yeah, they be misinformed, but they're cool being misinformed, man. They're cool with it. All right, I forgot who said that earlier. We didn't see that fight before. So that's a plus, and we want to see it. There's intrigue. The fans are torn. There's a lot of people that are pro Bud. They think he wins. A lot of people that are pro Spence. They think he wins. A lot of people are pro Spence because of how Bud is behaving. Y'all hear that? Somebody's dog is getting fucked up. Hold on, y'all. Y'all heard that? Yo. Sidebar. Yo. They put out a notice around my way. They said, yo, if you got those little toy dog, Anthony Lamar, salute. If they put out a toy, if you got like they put out a notice, if you got like a little, those, you know how the shorties like to walk around with those toy dogs, those little dogs? Now I ain't got a dog. Those little dogs, they say, yo, watch your dog, right? We got fucking hawks that live like on the top of the buildings out here. And on several different occasions, these hawks swooped down and tried to steal those dogs. Lady was walking her little, she had a toy dog, but it wasn't full grown, had on a leash, little cute little dog. Swooped down, that fucking hawk tried to snatch it. If she ain't having him on a leash, she damn near yanked the bird out the sky. She said the shit hit the ground, and then it dilly-dallied and it took off again. Cut the damn dog, it was crazy. Mike Biggs was good. If y'all don't know, me and Mike Biggs, like, we like actually know each other. All right, that's my man. Met him in the 5th grade. Mike from the Bronx. Live in the DMV now, but he from the Bronx. That's my dude right there. Tay, good morning. Yeah, the hawk came down, and Mike, the hawks, they live on the top of the buildings. Swooped down and tried to take this bitch dog. And it was crazy. Desi Bryant, salute. Richard Hill, salute. Yeah, just swooped down trying to take. And then you found out where I live, it was happening. These hawks was trying to take these small ass dogs. They get squirrels and, you know, they don't fuck with the skunks around here. The raccoons are too big. But they try and take those little ass dogs, man. So I just heard a dog yiping just now. Like, yeah. I'm like, the fuck? I don't know, man. It might have swiped the dog and got to the roof and started getting gutted, man. BFTB Sports, what's good, man? Go subscribe to the Grave Digger. I ain't got to tell y'all that, man. Y'all know where to go to get fucked up. Take the debate straight to that man right there. Don't bother my channel with that shit. I mean, it's not easy work over here either, but I just don't entertain it. That man right there, he got time. He got time, and you better come correct. Facts. You better come correct with the facts. Reality why. Salute, man. So anyway, there's intrigue with Bud versus Errol because we haven't seen it. Smash the like button. We haven't seen it, you know what I mean? And the fans are torn. The fans are really, really torn. And the only way. Oh no, that's Mr. Shelton. That's his other channel. That's his other channel. The only way to get our answers is to what? To fight. You know, that's why I got so pissed off yesterday. All this talent at 135 and 130, ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody fighting. Y'all saw Shocky Foster. There go BFTV. He got 2 channels. Yeah, he got 2 channels. Subscribe to both. You know, Shocky Foster was in the chat yesterday. You understand? Shout out to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Everyone go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Cadillac Red and those boys. Talking that boxing. That pure boxing. No filter. Go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Do it now. Yo. It's so hard to get behind these fighters when we're looking off the eye test. We're like, all right, man, this guy's talented. And that talented guy's getting ducked. And then you're looking at these 2 guys. They're at the pinnacle. These guys are talented. And they ain't fighting. You're like, yo, come on, man. Come on. Now, our opinion on it, about whose fault it is, majority rules. This shit is Bud's fault. It's Bud. Yeah, Dre's finest. I know. It's Bud's fault. It is. It's Bud's fault. And it's frustrating. You know why? You know why we're so mad? Because Bud is nice. And what he doesn't know is, now just follow me on this. What he doesn't know is we want what's best for him. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we're so annoyed that he's selective about who he speaks to, because we don't. Yeah, Terry Spoon says it's Spencer's fault. It is 100, right? Yo, man, weren't we all Buds fans? Yo, listen, how about this? How many times did we ever say that Bud was trash? We never said that. We can all agree. Bud is that dude in the ring. We can all agree. But we was so, I'm going to tell you how messed up I was. Here I go telling the truth and being consistent. Let me tell you how messed up I was. And let me tell you why. I picked Kell Brook to beat Bud. Let me explain why I did that. Never mind the fact that that was going to be his best opponent that he ever fought. Never mind that. Pablo Escobar, salute, fam. Never mind that. Never mind that. Here's why. I said, okay, Brook is a quitter, but he's a solid opponent. And if we get the Kell Brook that fought Sean Porter, it's going to be a long night for Bud. But you know what I was thinking? I was like, could the business... BFTV said Bud is a savage. He just dumb as all hell. Yeah. I was thinking, could the business have finally fucked Bud? You know what I was thinking? I wasn't thinking so much Bud losing because Brook was necessarily better. I just said he was going to be his best opponent. I was thinking that maybe Bud mentally is so fucked up, because y'all remember what was surrounding? That was right off the heels of Errol shitting on him. Remember that? Remember that? And I honestly thought that Bud may have been on his way out. And the last person that broadcast the fact that they were leaving Bob Arum took his ass to Australia and lost. Remember that? Remember what happened to Pacquiao in Australia? Y'all remember that? So I said, I don't think, maybe the business is fucking with Bud. His promoter's shitting on him. He's fighting this guy. It's a tough. Brook isn't trash. He just, now he's at a point where when you punch him in the face, the broken eye sockets, it's in the back of his mind. It's in the front of his mind once he get hit. So I was like, you know what? If it's weighing on Bud's head, don't be surprised if he get caught one good time and he mentally quits, or he get hit with, or he's trying to make a statement and get hit with something he ain't see. I said, I won't be surprised if Brook stopped this nigga. I said that. He proved me wrong. Knocked his ass out. Still didn't change the fact what Arum said. So with that being said, me being who I am, and of course it's easy for me to say because I'm not dealing with millions of dollars. But what I do know is I'm real big on respect. And if I'm the talent, this I do know about me. If I'm the talent, I'm not going to let you drag my name. Let alone I'm not going to tell people, yo, you don't know his heart. No. Bob Errol's been an asshole since before he was born. Do your research. Talk to people. Check the references. How many people that worked with Bob Arum left him and went on to become bigger stars? You're in the industry, bud. You know this. You see this conversation we're having right now? Why the fuck do we have to have such an in-depth conversation about that shit rather than Spence and Bud actually fighting? 60-40, very generous. He should have took it. 60-40 his way, he's out of his fucking mind. The numbers don't match. And again, I hate talking about business, but since they threw it in our face, I looked at it. The numbers don't match. Ticket sales, nothing. Venues, nothing. There's no part of that argument that sways in the way of Bud outside of skill set. And that's equal. Skill set is equal. Resume, I don't give a shit what you did in 140, but that was 140. If you was dunking on niggas in high school and you was a man in your state, you was all state, that means nothing when you get to college and you're surrounded by a bunch of other kids that was also all state in their states. That means they're just as good as you. So guess what? You got to prove yourself all over again. Shout out to St. Cruiser. Ebony Queen, salute. You got to do it all over again. And then if you emerge as the man, number one draft pick in college, number one draft pick, you get to the NBA, now you're around a bunch of bigger dudes, grown-ass men, and you got to prove yourself all over again. Number one draft pick. So I hope you're LeBron James. High school straight to the league. I hope you're Kevin Garnett. I hope you're not a bust. I hope this isn't a build-up. I hope this isn't a build-up for you to get in there and lay an egg. Errol Spence is not Kell Brook, man. Errol Spence is carrying all the weight at 147. You've done nothing, dude. But beat up a guy that Errol beat 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Seemed a long time ago. And bust up the other eye. And we're still giving you a lot of credit, Bud, saying that this is a great fight. But y'all hear me say this a lot. How can I believe what you say when I see what you do? Shout out to Steve J in that super chat. He said, Bud, number one, duck pound for pound. This is what we're saying. Then he says 60-40 my way. Now you're just talking. Get out your feelings, bud. No one said you trash in the ring. The reason why this is such a hot fight is because we respect you. The reason why this is such a hot fight is because we respect you. We want to see Errol tested. I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens if Errol gets clipped or dropped. I want to know what happens. Lula M, salute. I want to know what happens. What does he do? That's exciting to see someone get up off the floor and, see what they do. That's exciting. I want to see all these fighters that I root for, I want to see them tested. Because when their career's over, I'll be able to reflect on that and be like, see that fight right there? He showed grit. Bud is he's slowing up the process and he's stunning his own growth. And based off of the facts of what I've seen, I don't think he wants it. I don't think he wants it. Again, we were fresh off of Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Fresh off of that. And here we are again. Here we are again. Fresh off of that shit, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? Why? Fight, man. I remember they were arguing over money. And I'm like, yo, man, I mean, the Pacquiao fans they were relentless. They were all over, calling everyone out their name. It was crazy. And I would say to them, like, yo, look, you think he deserves 50-50? A lot of them are saying yes. Most of them are saying no, he deserves a bigger part of the share. And I said, okay. Never mind the fact that when the negotiations first started, 50-50 Floyd agreed to that. Just to digress on that for a second. They wanted 50-50. Floyd said yes. They wanted their choice in glove size. Floyd said yes. So we got 50-50 glove size, which was strange, but Floyd said yes. They wanted their choice in ring size. Floyd said yes. They wanted their choice in venue. They were going to try and get him out of Vegas. Floyd said yes. Obviously, they're going to try and go to L.A. Floyd said yes. They wanted a $10 million penalty for every pound Floyd came in overweight. Because this was after the Marquez shit where he just said, fuck it, I'm not going to drain myself. I'm just going to pay the penalty. Those are 5 things that Manny Pacquiao's team wanted. And Floyd said yes. You know why the fight didn't happen? Floyd said, I want one thing compared to your 5. I want Olympic-style drug testing. And it took us 5 years to get that fight. I have every article, and I'm embarrassed to say that. Y'all know how BFTB run around and he got all these receipts? When that was happening and I was debating people, see, that's another reason why I don't do it, because it makes me crazy. I immerse myself into it, and I buckle down. And back then I had a little more time. I have less time now. I said, okay, this motherfucker want to talk shit. Let me look this up. Bing, there's my evidence. And I become obsessed. And every time someone would say something to me and it was bullshit, bing, oh yeah, where's your proof? Bing, here's an article. Read that. And either they would disappear or just come back, oh, yeah, you fucking nigga. Okay, yeah, mission accomplished. You're done. This was before live streams. This was when you would have a debate with somebody on YouTube and you have to click refresh to see what their response was. Or they had like a room. You used to go into a private chat with them and they would curse you out in private. Y'all remember that? I go back that far. Like I told you, I've been here for a minute. I've just been quiet. Well, kind of quiet. I've been here for a minute. That fight didn't happen because of Olympic-style drug testing. It took them 5 years to figure that shit out. And the whole time, they were lying. The whole time Bob Arum was lying. You know, like how Bob Arum just lied yesterday? How he just lied yesterday? I spoke to Al Heyman. Donald, now the 65-year-old G Grant, salute to you, fam. Mr. Finesse, salute. I spoke to Al Heyman, and he's all for it. The problem is Errol Spence. Errol Spence is holding it up. Bob, you've been talking this shit, you've been talking to me like I'm a rock, like you can kick in any direction and shit. I mean, you would think we know better now. But to the Bud supporters, that fits their agenda. So they'll take that and they'll share that link and they'll come up in the live. Yo, look what Bob says. So now what Bob says is pure gold now, right? Bob Arum, the same guy that said the franchise status is the real status, that guy? You won't believe that guy now? Okay. The guy that just shit on Bud? That guy? Now you want to hold on to what he said? When Bob Arum said that shit about Bud, the Bud fans was like, oh, shit. What are you going to do now? What could you say? You can't say anything. What could you say? The man took a shit right on your face. This is the same tactic. He is the reason. Didn't BFTB talk about this yesterday? Isn't one of the reasons why this shit ain't happening? Didn't he just say that? Where's the lie? It's a hot fight because we're talking about it, but don't be surprised. See, you got to look at certain things. And I'm going to say this, and I don't care what y'all say. Bud ducked Gary Russell Jr. I don't give a fuck what no one says. He ducked him, man. Bud ducked him before the Devin Haney shit. That was between Gary and Bud. Gary with the call out. Look, you could say that there was nothing in it for him. I disagree. You know what was in it? A fight. We're all adults in the chat. You gonna let some little dude come up, be like, yo, yeah, I fucked this nigga up. I don't know what he talking about. I'll do it again. You gonna ignore that? How about this? In the street, you might ignore it. Putting aside the dude might have a gun or whatever. In the street, you might ignore it because, you can get arrested. We grown. You can't be fighting in the street like that. You get locked up. But there was money on the table, man. That fight was being spoken about, man. That fight was being talked about. Old media started talking about it. Y'all have history. There was marketing there. How about if y'all really have history, get in the ring with Gary, beat his ass, and I don't care what anyone says, I would have gave him full credit if he beat up Gary Russell. Gary called him out. You know why? Didn't Errol Spence do the same thing? Little ass Mikey Garcia. Remember that? Remember Mikey Garcia came out and said, y'all want to fight Errol? We was like, huh? Huh? Well, Mikey, why? And there's no shade to Mike. We was just like, Mikey, why? Yo, I see something. And then here comes old media. Yeah, I think I see what he sees. I was like, wait. You know that guy's like a fucking featherweight damn near, right? Why y'all sending him to die? What do y'all do? And then you know what? It grew legs, and Errol just said, fuck it. Fuck it. Y'all want to fight me? Fine. Did we not give Errol credit for that fight? Shout out to Skills from New Orleans. He says in that super chat, much appreciated, brother. He said fans putting too much emphasis on A-B side. Let Bud and Errol go figure that out. If Tank can take less for Ryan for Ryan, so could Errol call Bud's bluff. Yes, absolutely. Errol didn't call out Mikey. Mikey called out Errol. And unless it was entertained by guess who? Us. The media. Us in the media, because we're not media. We're just a bunch of YouTubers. We don't count. We're just a bunch of YouTubers. Right? He said, fuck it. You want the smoke? Fuck it. People going to support it? Fuck it. He's calling my name. I ain't calling his name. Spence didn't duck him. He got in the ring and beat him for 12 rounds. And all people could say is, well, Errol ain't knock him out. Dude, I don't think he was really trying to knock him out. I'm not in there. But y'all did hear in between rounds, Mikey's corner say, yo, I'm about to stop it. And Mikey was like, nah, chill. That means there was shit going on in there that they were like, nah, I don't like this. So shout out to Mikey for, having the balls to he thought he saw something. I really think that he thought he saw something. I don't think he just got in there for the money. He really thought he can execute something, and it didn't work out. But, shout out to Mikey. So if we could shout out Mikey and say, yo, Errol ain't knock him out, Errol entertained it when the smaller guy called him out. And a lot of fans clowned Errol for that. Yo, why he fighting that little motherfucker? Why is Bud not fighting Gary Russell Jr.? Especially, I ain't hear Mikey say I knocked Errol out in the past. I heard Gary say it. Gary said, fuck that dude. I put the mitts on him, knocked him out, and da-da-da-da. And what was Bud's response? A 20-minute Instagram video? No. We're not talking about fighting in the street. That's just as silly. That's ignorant. There's money in this. So if we can give Errol Spence credit for Mikey Garcia, why wouldn't we give Bud credit for Gary Russell Jr.? Why wouldn't we? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Bud was supposed to take that, but then I'm trying to figure out, why did he not take that? This guy he said if someone said that they fucked me up and I'm saying they're lying, and not only do I want to beat his ass, there's money behind that, let's do it. I'm like, for the life of me, I can't figure out why the fuck he wouldn't take that fight. And I said, wait a minute. That Gamboa fight, he buzzed him. Green Beans dropped him. Gary Russell said he put the mitts on him. Could there be some truth to that? What if Bud got in there with Gary Russell and either knocked him out or got to the 12th and made Bud look very normal? What if? That's right, Rampage. Gary Russell was mad disrespectful. And I'm not talking about the Haney shit, because that spun off from the Bud shit. I said, wait a minute, there might be some truth to this. Bud was supposed to go get that fight, man. Because I'm not saying that because Batman's my dude. But I know the story. Well, I know his side. I heard Bud's side, and I know what happened on the Russell side. I believe the Russell side. Why? The fight ain't happen. Y'all don't fight for free. He wasn't asking to fight for free. Bottom line, I'm paraphrasing. He put the mitts on him and beat him up. He'd do it again. Bud was supposed to be like, what? You're lying? And you're going to do what again? How much? How much we putting up? Let's do it. Especially since, Bud's resume is not the best. And I don't care what anyone says. If you can tell me you take Bud's resume over Errol Spence's resume, you're a liar. You're a liar. I don't give a fuck what he did at 140. Because truth be told, y'all cats, y'all don't even know who the fuck those guys are. He fought at 140. Because no one's talking about him now. Danny Garcia still has a career. You get what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia still has a career. Huh? Keith Thurman did the electric slide away from Errol. Now he's knocking at the door. Can I get a fight? No. 2 years? You making me wait? I done flipped the car and all that good shit. Now you want to fight? Come on, man. Stop. Stop, man. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. So I'm trying to He said put some respect on Hank Lundy's name. All right. Shout out to Hank Lundy. Lundy. See, I'm fucking up his name. Shout out to Hank Lundy. Yeah, Indigo just got washed. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. It's bullshit, man. Damon Smith, salute, man. All this shit, man. It's ridiculous. So is it a big fight? Yeah, it's a big fight. But it's a fight that Sleeping Hill says, don't block me, bro. I don't know. Are you doing silly shit in the chat? You got to come in here and do something silly to get blocked. So if you're looking for attention by trying to insult people in the chat or insult me, you're going to get bust upside your head with a wrench. But if you have something that you disagree with and you say it respectfully, maybe someone in the chat will address it and you can have a conversation with them, or maybe I'll address it. Maybe. Who knows? He said, respect all boxers. They put their lives on the line. Do you respect all police officers? Because they put their lives on the line. An officer just got shot yesterday on Story Avenue. The bullet went right under his vest. He's all right. He made it out the hospital. But he got blicked by a habitual career criminal. He had a record here in New York and in New Jersey. They caught his ass. Do you respect all police officers for putting their lives on the line? You respect good ones, but there's a lot of assholes out there. Shout out to LeVar Leggett. He's a new member. Shout out to you. Yeah, that's right. Smash the like button. New World Quarter says EJ shook. I don't know. He's not acting like it. He says 60-40. Bud said no. Bud's in no position to say no, according to the numbers. There's no part of that argument Bud could win. Take the 60-40, beat his ass, and then you're in the driver's seat. What are we talking about? It's that simple. I don't need to. BFTB did a great video in reference to this topic. Go look at it. I'm not going to go through all of it. These are facts on top of facts on top of facts on top of facts. There's no part of that argument that Bud wins. So, what do you say? Yeah. Tom Joseph, salute. Yeah, so yeah, we respect all fighters. Oh, I'm sorry. You know who I don't respect? And I'm gonna take about 20 minutes to cook Wally Walrus. Now come on in, trolls. I'm about to cook the Gypsy Queen. Because in my opinion, this is a bigger fight. William Michael says, Drew, do you feel like Sugar Hill directly cheated? Yes. That's a short answer. Yes, that's the answer. I think he did. I can read body language. And I'm sure you saw my interview with him. Did he look like an honest man? Did he? And when you answer that, are you saying that because if you say he is that because you like the outcome of the fight? Unconditionally? You like the outcome of the fight unconditionally? Or are you looking at it because you legitimately care about the sport and you're open to listening and seeing what's going on and what happened? There are facts pointed out. Is Fury a knockout artist? Facts. No, he's not. Shout out to Willard Moyes, super chat sticker, super sticker. Facts, he's not. Has he cheated with gloves in the past? Facts, yes, he has. Was he suspended for 2 years for drug use? Facts, yes. Has he done cocaine through his own admittance? Yes. That's a fact. Has he used PEDs? Facts, yes. Does he have a license to fight in the UK because he lied about eating boar meat from a farmer when they don't even have boars on that continent? He said, well, did he get the boar meat from you? He says, no, it's impossible. Why? A, I don't have boars on my farm. B, there's no boars in this country. So he did not get it from me. William Michael says, I'm UK, by the way, was a big Fury fan, but I can't unsee what my eyes are seeing. Well, there it is. These are facts. So when we take all of these facts and then we look at the second fight and we see a big old dent in Wilder's in the side of his head, ears bleeding. He looks drunk. And I said, Sugar, what's up with that? Well, I told him how to turn his punches. Point out one turned punch in that fight. Do y'all watch boxing or do y'all know boxing? There's a difference. You could watch boxing and that's fine. You could watch it, but do y'all know boxing? Turning punches. You want to see a turned punch? Look at every Mike Tyson hook. That's a turned punch. As opposed to at one point he held Wilder's head down and was hitting him with his fucking wrist. It wasn't his wrist. His fist was there. And why am I seeing the imprints of your fucking knuckles in the top of your glove or the front of your glove? That's normal? So do y'all know boxing or do you watch boxing? Joey Spencer said that's a tactic that is taught. And I shared the story about when I saw it back in the days, in the 80s. Coach, this don't feel right. Hit the bag. It don't feel right. But you know what? You could really fuck somebody up like this. Coach, ain't that cheating? He said, it's cheating if you get caught. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. I said, man, I ain't hitting nobody with this shit. I'm going to jail. Going to jail. Going to jail. I ain't doing that shit. Shout out to Terry Smoot. That's the LDBC #1 troll right there. Captain Sarcasm right there. I taught him how to turn punch. Go back and look at Tyson Fury's fights. Go look at the second fight. Show me one punch where he turned. He should have been getting more knockout. I'm like, yo. What? Taught him how to turn punches. I went right, after I got off Fred's show, I went right back to the fight. I said, he ain't turned out a goddamn punch in that goddamn fight. Those are wrist shots. And how do you explain Nicholas Asbury? How the fuck do you explain that? They didn't. If they knew he was about to put out that video, they'd probably gave him $5 million right there. Like, yo, don't put that out. Delete that, please. Matter of fact, give me your whole phone, please. We'll cut you a check right now. You know why they caught Louis Resto? Because his camp after the fight, went to dap him up, and his father, Colin Sr., just grabbed the glove and said, what the fuck is this? If he don't dap him up and shake his hand, Louis Resto doesn't get caught. That happened in real time in the ring. If Louis would have took the gloves off and went over there, they'd have never found out. Louis went around and dapping him up, and his father grabbed the glove and said, hey, go look at it. It's on YouTube. He said, hey. And Louis was trying to take his hand away. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all remember? Mauricio Suleiman said, it's stupid to think that there was cheating going on. And one of the points he pointed out was, I was in both locker rooms. When I spoke to him, I said, you in both locker rooms? He said, yes. I didn't notice anything strange going on. I said, all right, well, who wrapped the hands? I don't know. You was in the locker room. You're supposed to be able to answer that. He should have been like, Sugar, who put on the gloves? So-and-so. Okay. Who wrapped the hands? I don't know. Who put on the gloves? I don't know. Where are the gloves? I don't know. I'm not lying. Go look at it. He was in the barbershop when I asked him. Who wrapped the hands? Who put on the gloves? Where are the gloves? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But you was in the fucking locker room. You calling us stupid. You calling us stupid. The consumer. You calling us stupid. Y'all understand why there's a franchise status now? This guy could do whatever he wants because we don't hold him accountable. Some of us do, some of us don't, because whatever's happening suits our agenda. If you don't like Deontay Wilder, you are enjoying every second of this. But the pressure's on because no fight has been announced. He tried to fight Agitated Cabbage. It didn't work out. He tried to get a fight on the 5th when he could have waited. Why are we in arbitration? Why are we in mediation? And I'm going to shout out Anthony Joshua until he does something stupid. But for now, I'm going to shout him out. You know why? He pulled out the hat trick. Word on the street is this motherfucker's literally crying in court talking about he don't want to fight Deontay because he insulted his people. Nigga, that's the best you can do. This was a grown-ass man running around in a Batman costume, being mad disrespectful to, I believe, was it the gay community over there in the UK, and, you know, doing drugs, and his friend Ricky Hatton snorting coke. I still got the video of that somewhere on my computer. That was ridiculous. All of this shit. Got on Instagram and said, if you don't know, now you know, nigga, and looked right at the camera, nigga. I was like, oh, come on, dogs. You know what you're doing. You're taunting us right now. Did D say, yo, because of that, I ain't fighting you? Because you're on coke, I ain't fighting you? He ain't say that. He said, get up off your ass, feed your family, man. Lose all that weight. I'm going to give you a payday. And I'm going to give you 50-50. He didn't have to do that. He did it. But y'all motherfucking haters don't see that shit. Because you're scumbags. You're scumbags. You are a bunch of used condoms from the dirtiest hooker. And I mean that from the depths of hell. You guys are fucking idiots. You guys are maniacs. You guys are maniacs. This motherfucker did all of this in court crying and all this shit, allegedly. All of this to get away from a third fight. All this pump faking, contracts running out and all this shit. All of it was lies. Remember, was it the contract running out or that D had surgery? Which one is it? Which one is it? Contract ran out. Oh, it's because he had surgery and what? But then y'all had a date and y'all tried to fight before the date. Y'all agreed to a date, but the contract ran out? What? So shout out to AJ with the hat trick. Do you know why? AJ would have been down to fight. That's no problem. He's a fighter. That's what he does, right? But you know what he said? Because he knows the play. He knows the play. He knows what kind of person Fury is. He said, hold on. I'm not fighting him unless it's for that last strap right there, because he wants to be undisputed. Because we all know Fury's plan was that if that judge says no, you got to keep your word and fulfill that third fight. You got to go fulfill that clause. It's in writing. You agreed to it. All right, I'm going to drop the belt. I'm going to take my toothless wolf sauce and I'm going to fight AJ. And AJ said, I ain't fighting you unless it's for that strap. And the judge says, no. You can fight him for the strap if you successfully defend it against that guy. Where's Wally Wallace going to go? Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? Tell me. You can go ahead and fight AJ, because what he thought was going to happen was he thought he was going to drop the strap and still going to have 2 paydays with AJ. That's what he thought. It was about the paydays. He was going to drop the, yo, you can't make me fight him. You can't make me fight him. You know what? I'm not fighting him. He insulted me. I'm going to throw that belt in the garbage. And I'm going to go fight AJ and make history. Millions of dollars. We're going to fight in Dubai. Because we can't fight in the UK. We're going to fight in Dubai. AJ says, yeah, I'll fight you, but you got to have that strap, man. All right? All right. Okay, you know what? If you could beat Wilder, please beat Wilder, because I don't want to fight him. Shots fired. Please beat Wilder, because I don't want to fight him. But we could fight only if you have that belt. Only if you have that belt. We're going to fight. Only. Shout out to Jay Lee and that Cash App. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. So, shout out to AJ. And I hope he stands on his square. You know, things change, you know. Motherfuckers deal with criminals, and I don't know. He might get a phone call. We got your daughter duct taped in the basement. You do what I say. Fury's gonna drop the title. You're gonna fight 2 fights. Then you get your daughter back. Shit like that. So we're gonna, but for now, we're gonna shout out AJ. There's a fight if you have that WBC strap. I'm not fighting you for there's money in it, but I'm not fighting you for that. I need to be undisputed. There needs to be something else other than money in this shit. So I hope he sticks to his gun. Shout out to Mr. Finesse and that super chat. He says, salute Drew, the interrogator titan. Stay on their neck. Drew had Booger Hill and Mauricio Fulliamon under pressure. I did. And if I had more time with Mauricio, he might have got more upset with me than he did with Reggie, with Reggie Owens. Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you. But with limited time I had with him, y'all saw him. Y'all saw it. We're stupid, but he couldn't tell you what was happening in the locker room, and he was there. So if he can't tell you what's happening in the locker room, how the fuck the commission? You're the boss of this shit. You are the commission. And you couldn't tell me who wrapped the hands? You couldn't tell me that? You couldn't tell me who put on the gloves? I didn't even need to go there. We're like, yo, do you know about the unplugged camera? He'd have been like, no, of course you don't know, man. You might have heard it. Shout out to the Brothers UK. Peace, Brother Drew. Have a safe weekend. You too, my brother. The Brothers UK was like maybe my 3rd or 4th subscriber. He's been with me since day one, man. Much appreciated, man. Sleeping Hill says this boxing channel is for casual fans. Meanwhile, I'm pointing out all these facts. I've spoken to Mauricio Suleiman. I've spoken to Sugar Hill. And Sleeping Hill is apparently Sugar Hill's bastard son. So y'all can take your wrenches and bust him to you see the fucking white of his skull. Fuck you very much. Fuck out of here. You piece of rat shit. You see? So if this boxing channel is for casual fans, go to a technical one where they're screaming and hollering and calling us all kinds of niggas, because that's the channel you want to be on. All right? I just told you the truth about, name one lie I told about Fury. Name one. And to bring the conversation full circle, which fight is bigger? It's easy. The Fury versus Wilder fight is bigger because we want to see what happens. Bud versus Spence, I'm not sure if that's even going to happen. And it's not because of Errol, it's because of Bud. The only way that fight happens is if Errol says, you know what, fine, fuck it, man. Let me give you 50-50 so I can beat the shit out you. And I bet you, if he says, fuck it, 50-50, Bud's going to find a way out of that. Oh, you made me wait? Now I want 60-40, my way. Let me tell you something. If Errol says 50-50, fine, let's do it, and Bud just doesn't jump on it, y'all will never be able to say anything to me about Bud again. I will never, dude, I don't give a fuck. He ducked Gary Russell. He ducked him, man. He was supposed to go fight Gary, man. He ducked Gary. And if Errol says, yo, 50-50, we can do it now, and Bud finds a problem with that, there's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. But I like when trolls show up because they like they're in here the whole time, and they wait. They wait for me to mention their coke sniffing God's name. Don't Fury look like Big Hero 6? You remember that motherfucker? Remember that shit? Look like the Michelin Man. God damn, yo, Tyson Fury is a walking wreck. Y'all like that guy? Y'all like that song, bitch? Y'all like that guy? Come on in, trolls. I'm about to shit on him some more. Wilder vs. Fury is a bigger fight because your dude is chicken shit. And he knows what's going to happen because if he was so confident, he'd have jumped on this. That's right, young Merv. He looked like Alice the Goon from Popeye. Thank you, Alma. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I was like, yo, Fury, what's it your ass in the first Ghostbusters? Or was that the second one? Your love taking me higher. Remember that scene in the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? They said, yo, don't think of anything menacing. And the bitch said, it is done. They said, yo, who thought of something? He said, yo, I tried to think of the most, the thing that is, this is not menacing. There's no way this could be menacing. The motherfucker thought of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And he started walking through the city, smacking over buildings and shit. It's like, you asshole. Big Hero 6 looking ass. You like that guy? Motherfucking goofball looking ass dude. Powder. Man, fuck Tyson Fury. Cheating ass motherfucker. Floppy ass glove motherfuckers. Get out of here. This shit is an organized. It's not only him. This is an organized thing. He didn't do it by himself. Fuck out of here. So Gilos de Studio says, forget about Wilder vs. Fury. That's the past. You were scared out of your mind. You were scared out of your mind. You were more frightened than Tyson Fury's frightened. Shout out to Buck Mitchell in that super chat. He said, nah, he looked like Jabba the Hutt. Exactly. He's Jabba the Smut. Tyson Fury, Jabba the Smut. Fuck out of here. Bitch ass fucking How the fuck are you 6'9", 300 pounds, and you scared? You shouldn't be scared of nothing. This is the biggest duck in the history of boxing, and he's also literally the biggest duck. Name another 6'9", 300-pound duck in this sport. The biggest boxer in the sport that I've ever seen was Nikolai Valuev out of Russia. And if y'all remember, he couldn't crack an egg either. He was 7 feet tall. He was literally 7 feet tall, and he looked like a cartoon character. Big dude, menacing looking dude. But he had no pops. He couldn't bust a grape. He fought Evander Holyfield. And one of David Haye's good performances, he fought David Haye, and David Haye almost knocked him out in the last round. I think it was the last round. Great performance by David Haye. Great performance. Great performance. But Nikolai Valuev was the biggest heavyweight, I believe, in the history of the sport. And I think he held the title, I believe, at one point. I forget. So here comes Tyson Fury, wagging his tongue, hugging grown-ass men, ass naked. Y'all don't want to talk about none of that shit, right? Going on coke binges and ballooning up to 400 pounds, and we're supposed to feel sorry for him? You're supposed to feel sorry for that guy? You're a millionaire. I'm not going to feel bad when a millionaire decides to take drugs. And then you have no confidence in yourself. You want to cheat John McDermott with the same shit. You fought life or death the first time. Oh, Jim Schwartz said, do you like Mayweather after he beat women like it was his job? Or how about Tank when he ragdogged that woman in public, yet you cheer him? First of all, when did you hear me cheer any of those guys? Jim Schwartz. When did you hear me cheer any one of those guys? Do you watch the NFL? What made news 2 days ago? Do you cheer that guy? Huh? Do you cheer that guy? How about this? It's all wrong. It's all wrong. How about that? You commit a crime, you get put in jail. You get reprimanded, right? Do you not? If what Floyd Mayweather did was so wrong, why did they allow him to fulfill his contractual obligations before he went to prison? Because he provides money for the city of Las Vegas. So the crime couldn't have been that heinous, right? Show me the pictures where he beat that woman. There are none. Want to know how I know? I'm not even going to drop that gem for you. Law enforcement things. But they had to do something. Tank. I don't give a fuck about that. It's all wrong. At least Floyd went to prison. Did he not? So Jim Schwartz, and don't time him out. So Jim Schwartz, does Tyson Fury deserve to be in prison for cheating? Because we caught him. We caught him. We caught him, Jim Schwartz. We caught his ass. We caught him cheating. So if a crime is a crime, why do you not campaign for Fury to be reprimanded for his crimes? Jim Schwartz. Huh? Unhide him. Unhide him with his fake ass avatar. Unhide him with his fake ass avatar. And give me a minute, Fannon. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, Jim Schwartz. Huh? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Where you at, Jim Schwartz? Huh? Should Fury be in prison? He has a criminal record. Should drug cheats not be exiled from the sport? I think they should. So talk to me, Jim Schwartz. You don't want no smoke. You're a detractor and you're a piece of shit, just like Fury. So the bigger fight, to answer the question, is Fury versus Wilder. But Fury don't want it. And as bad as you want to root for him, you'd rather just sit back and justify his duck moves, because he is a 6'9", 300-pound piece of shit. And that's why we're not getting the fight. Bitch ass nigga.
Exactly, bitch ass niggas. We out. Peace.